Following the three-point attempt by Dillon Brooks. Tatum with a screen on Brooks. Brown. It's rebounded by Houston. Inside, here's Smith. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Outside Tatum. Over Smith. Tatum's shot is off. Smith feeling it out a bit. Van Vliet trying to break free. Can't get the putback. And here's Boston. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
And here's Green outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Now Brooks, after the missed three from Derek White, puts the move on, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Green's got 8.
And almost any time he wants, Green can put the ball on the floor and make a play.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Tillman, he's checked in for the Celtics. And a switch here also for Houston. Thompson's checked in. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. 4-point game. Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Horford. This one for 3. The Rockets pull it in.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here is Horford. Şengün covering. Here's Holiday. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Just incredible focus from the veteran guard, Jrue Holiday, no stranger to scoring against a big-time contest.
Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. White against Green. Here's Şengün. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics trail by 5. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And we all here talk about Jrue Holiday's defense. But, you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
In the corner, Tatum with it. .139 left in the first quarter of the game. Misses from close range. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Whitmore throws it down.
There's no shortage of verticality to Whitmore's game. He makes for a big target above the rim.
Hauser the pass to Holiday. Tatum against Smith. And Cornette gets it to go.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Whitmore. Now Van Vliet. Good on the triple. Van Vliet's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Rockets.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Celtics trail by 8. 52 seconds left to play here in the first. It's White on the wing. Outside Tatum. Right wing, 4 on the shot clock. Drills the three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 6. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Tatum against Thompson. There's the triple. Tatum no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Whitmore. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Whitmore's got his second basket.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
So far, both teams scorching.
The Nets, you gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Tatum and Horford man the post positions. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. You've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
Dillon Brooks, he's checked in for the Rockets. Now here's Brooks. 12 points his last outing.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Brown drives in, and then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Pass to Shepherd. The screen from Thompson. And it's Shepherd missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pritchard passes to Horford. Brown outside. Horford sets a screen for Brown. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Using that length, Şengün timing the block.
And Whitmore with the basket on the assist by Brooks. And it's 6 points for Cam Whitmore.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Van Vliet comes in for Shepard. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Van Vliet outside. Jeff Green on the wing. Brooks outside. Pass to Şengün. Houston moving the ball around. From 17 feet out. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Celtics trail by 3. Brown the pass to Tillman. They double him with Şengün. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And it's all evened up. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Thompson passes to Van Vliet. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Van Vliet's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Tatum passes to Tillman. Back to Tatum. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Brooks. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Şengün. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Brooks misses. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Tatum slipped by the contact inside.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. He's checked in for Tatum. And then for Houston, Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Jeff Green. And Jalen Green subbed in for Amen Thompson. To the paint. Here's Adams. Pass to Eason. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Holiday finds Brown. Stolen by Van Vliet. 1:36 left to play in the first half. To the middle, here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Well, you love when Steven Adams shows his strength. Even with the defense in his grill, he finds a way to score.
The Celtics making a switch here. Kornet's checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Smith checked in for Tari Eason. Smith's shot is good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Brown. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 8 points for Jaylen Brown. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Van Vliet outside. Smith with a screen on White. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Şengün's checked in for Adams. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. Number 1, the Celtics.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Here's Hauser. He had 10 points in the win against New York. White dishes to Tatum. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here is Smith. An 11-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Sengun still able to play above the rim.
It's good. Cornette's got his second bucket tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. The rebound by Holiday. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Van Vliet. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. Even battle underway in this one. Houston on top, up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the...
Taking a look at Houston. They don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road. Kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen.
Now, as we look at the first half, the Rockets find themselves in a close ballgame.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like...
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Fred Van Vliet really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. At the guard position, Van Vliet and Green. The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. And it's Sengun in at the center, locking down the middle. The Celtics have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
Tillman, he's checked in for the Celtics. It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it. You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
Smith outside. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Van Vliet. Stolen by Holiday. Brown kicks to White for the tie. That shot misses.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Green up on top, guarded by Holiday. Holiday against Green. Smith sets the pick for Green. Just 3 to shoot. Good D by Holiday. Boston trailing. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. A kick out to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Here's Tillman. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Down low. Deflects the pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
A moment to check out the numbers for Fred VanVleet. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 17 points a game last year, 8 assists and 4 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think it. Back to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Sometimes you have to fight for it, and Smith showed he's up to the task.
And he's good on the second. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Pritchard comes in for Drew Holiday. Celtics trail by 3. Tatum with it. He's got 11. Into the lane, Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
And so Brooks will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Şengün passes to Smith. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Another miss by Houston. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Left side, Brown. Now here's VanVleet. Defense right on him.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Come on.
Rockets have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Tatum against VanVleet for the lead. Tatum gets it inside.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Outside, Green. Driving in, and Green slams it in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here's Brown. He's got 8. Pass to Pritchard. They set the pick. And he makes good on the layup. Pritchard's got the lead up to 1 now for the Celtics.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside, Green. Top of the key. And the shot goes in. Green's got 12 points in the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Off target from outside. The Rockets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Smith, no luck. The Celtics have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Brown deciding where to go with it. Here's Pritchard. Tatum. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The Rockets trail. Pass to Şengün. Brooks for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Tillman. Derek White comes in for Tatum. And it's Holiday in for Pritchard. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Cam Whitmore comes in for Brooks. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Green. And Shepard subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And so it's Houston with it, following the bucket by the Celtics. Shepard, the pass to Şengün. It's hauled in by Cornett. Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. There's Brown with the three. Thompson with the rebound. Pass to Shepard. To the left wing. It could go. Oh, he nails it.
On the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coach.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Rockets lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Filling the perimeter slots, it'll be White and Tatum. Then it's Holiday, and it's Hauser in at the power forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Houston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Brooks with no one around. Hits the three-point foul. Brooks has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Rockets.
Give it up for
Time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the three. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David.
Jaylen Brown has tightened his handle, and that allows him to be effective as a pick-and-roll option.
And that one's good, Brooks.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
VanVleet outside. Thompson passes to Brooks. VanVleet against Holiday. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, strength and savvy make Fred VanVleet a tough guy to deal with inside. Gets the contact.
For the Rockets, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Green. And Torrey Eason subbed in for Amen Thompson.
And even though he couldn't get all of them to fall, he did make it a two-possession game.
Outside Holiday. Horford has a wide open look. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 6 assists now in the game. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. VanVleet kicks to Adams. Just 5 on the clock. Brooks for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Now Brown. Back to Tatum. He takes it in, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Boy, once he gets going, all 6'8", 210 pounds, Tatum very hard to stop off the bounce.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And here is Van Vliet. Adams with the screen on Holiday. Here's Van Vliet. No good. Good work defensively by Horford.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
What a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Houston making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Jabari Smith comes in for Tari Eason. And Jalen Green subbed in for Cam Whitmore. Smith the pass to Van Vliet. Houston moving it around. A 3-ball. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
To the inside. And there is White, and that's good on the assist by Holiday.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Şengün. They can't stop the run with that one.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Tatum on the wing. From deep. Tatum from 3.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum. Ready to catch it and score it immediately.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet. Excellent D there from Holiday.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's Smith. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists tonight.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
The kick out to Holiday. Horford sets a screen for Holiday. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
It's Brown on the wing. Brooks covering, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
It's stolen by White. To the middle. Lays it up off the glass. Brown's got the lead up to 9 now for Boston.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some.
Smith finds Van Vliet. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 10.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jalen. A long season. What do you guys need to do to keep it rolling?
Just keep finding consistent rhythm with each other. Keep playing the game the right way, executing the game plan, and just do your job. It'll be fun.
You all did the job tonight, man. Congrats again on the win. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Jason Tatum.